What's up, y'all? It's Jam and Sam, and today we're going to restore the Room Before the Boss tune from Yoshi's Island. This comes to us as a commission from Eden, and so this should be pretty quick. This song only uses two samples, two raw samples, not even patches. So this shouldn't be much. Let's drag in our MIDI, and let's do MIDI out with Fruity LSD, and then we'll load in our DLS file. Oh, we don't have any, like, vibrato information. We'll have to use Kuro Neko for that. Nice. So we pretty much have this, like, climbing chord line, or I think just one note, really, but it's, like, echoing. So let's take the first thing. I think this is just the same wave, right? It's like yeah, this is just that. So it's our bass, and it just keeps playing the same note, C. So let's drag in that wave, which is from the Roland D50. It's the synth string waveform. So we have another Yoshi Hood classic, right? So let's drag in, welcome Xavier. Let's drag in this line. Let's copy these notes. Let's find first empty and call this bass. Dum dum. All right. Pretty straightforward. Let's see if we have anything. Well, first let's quantize this line to make sure that it falls within the that we correct the drift. Quantize start times. Okay, now let's check Kuro Neko to see what exactly, if there's anything more going on here, like any vibrato. I feel like there should be more than just this, like, raw waveform. Now let's isolate that one channel. No, not really. It's just that raw wave. Well, there's a little bit of vibrato going on. There's also some reverb, it sounds like. Nice. Cool. So let's give that like a little envelope. I think it's like, I just want to make sure that there's like some release at least. And then we do vibrato. And it is panned, so yeah, let's copy that panning. And let's set the volume to be like peak at 6. But I can't really tell. Let me put it back to mono for a second. That's a really annoying wave. Wow. Okay, so now that's properly, it has a proper volume. Let's paste that panning value again. Okay, so that's cool. Very raw waveform. We'll have to put some effects on that, definitely. Actually, we can do that now. Maybe we can make it sound real good. Let's give it saturation. Give it a little buzz on there. Now let's sum this to mono, and then now we can reset the volume. Okay, cool. That is really annoying, so let's not play that too much. Put some chorus on it to give it at least some dynamics, whatever dynamics we can. Let's slow down the LFOs. That's better. That makes it a lot more bearable. Still annoying, but it's still, at least it's not like so it is actually a violin. It's a synth string, so it's like a synth string waveform from the Roland D70 or D40. This is definitely like a synth. I think it's like a saw of some kind. So you see, it's it's got a little bit of curvature going on, and it's just real quick, snaps up there and then snaps down, and then most of the wave rolls out. So it's kind of like a violin, a synth violin waveform, or a synth imitation of a violin. Yeah, synth violin. Pretty much. Silva Gunner did an edit of this track where the melody was replaced with an extremely intense Beethoven song, and it's one of my favorite remixes. That's funny. I wonder which Beethoven symphony it was. I wonder if he did like the typical symphony number 5, or if he did something different. I'll have to check that out. But anyway, this is. I think that vibrato sounds a little bit like weird now. It sounds like throat singing almost. Let's turn that. Let's make that a little more subtle and slow it down. Yeah. And I also wanted, there's like a pop in there, so I want to give it a little bit of attack. And I also want to give it some, maybe like introduce a little bit like a subtle filters thing in there. Let's see. Maybe some subtle like vibrato with the filter. Nice. And then let's do this kind of thing. Let's give it like a slow decay. Or it just decays a little bit. Because in the original, it's like, it's got a little, like, see that it rolls off around here. And it stops. And then this one has a little bit more filter to it. Yeah, but we can give it a little bit more dynamics. There we go. And that sounds a little more dynamic, so that's good. Very nice. Now let's set aside a bus for the reverb. Dock this to the right and call this reverb. Now I can hear that the original has a subtle reverb, so normally I wouldn't put a reverb on the bass, but let's do that this time, since the original does it. Let's put in TSAR1R, and then set this to be like 12% to start out. Let's give it a hall reverb since it's kind of like a symphony. Now let's sum this to stereo, to mono again, and make sure that it's okay. It peaks at 6. Nice. Actually, I forgot to give it the reverb. Yes. All right. So we've got that down, and really just need like 1 bar of this. I don't need all this going on. Good. Okay, and no volume changes. Nope. Okay, now let's go to this part. Now we have an upper violin. So let's drag another synth string in here. Let's copy this. And let's go find first empty, call this melody. Hey there, good morning, Ciara. Welcome. Oh, I saw your email. I still have to respond in a moment. We'll do that today. Da, dee, da, dee, Okay, now let's give it that envelope, because in the original we have something like that, but then it's supposed to sustain, so. And this, I want to give it to a new track. Let's also give that some chorus. Slow it down. And then turn it to halfway power. Turn it down too. And then give it a saturation knob. Oh, that's too much. Now, if I recall correctly, this does have vibrato on it. It just isn't expressed in the MIDI. Let's check that. Come check this. It doesn't come in till like a bit after, like halfway through the note. And it's slower. Oh, it's faster actually. Yes. All right. Maybe a little more attack. Let's give that reverb too. Maybe turn the reverb down a bit. Nice. I like it. Now let's give this, I think we're gonna have another layer of this, right? Like it's... And this is gonna be panned differently, so let's use note panning for this. So this is supposed to be 67% right. Cool. Okay, now let's go to our next channel. So here's our snare. This is our snare, pitched down a lot, and it's got an echo here. So 100% left to 100% right, the echo does, so it ping pongs. And we really only need one bar of this. And so let's copy that, and let's go find first empty, call this drum. Please restore Forest Maze from Super Mario RPG. I'm gonna need commission. I only restore things by commission now, unfortunately. I just don't have the time. It's too hard. Can't really make rent like that. Busy. I've been working in my spare time. I've been working on like original music. That's really what I want to do, but I don't have time to do like stores on my own time. Okay, so without the echoes, it's just those two hits, and then we'll introduce... Oh wait, why is this in the MIDI channel? Okay, so yeah, this. Ooh, yeah, that's too much highs, I think. And it's too long. So let's sort of like shorten the sample. Let's turn the out knob up. So I want to like have this be more of a like feel more short. It might also be not supposed to be that, because it's maybe. Let's see. Let me check the pitch on that. Ah, see, the pitch is like so. The root note here is up here. Yes. Okay. Now that makes more sense. That's why it was such much longer. Yeah, there we go. I still want to do that envelope, make it feel shorter. But I still want that tail, that subtle tail, to ring out. Okay, so now let's give it that echo. So let's also give it reverb. Let's give it some. Let's give it some. Let's give it that echo right off. Or let's give it saturation first. Homer Simpson, woohoo! Ah, I'm not familiar enough with the Simpsons to get that reference. Okay, let's put it there. And then let's get that echo in there. Wait, no, this one doesn't go ping pong. But I do want some offset. And some diffusion. And then let's make this note pan like all the way to the right. No, to the left. And I want this to have a little more snap to it. There we go. Ah, thank you, Ciara. Alright, so this is our echo for that channel. Now we need the second channel. Cool, so now we have another echo, so that echo echoes as well on a little bit shorter of a time. So actually, let's see, yeah. This will be like one step. And then we'll have this one offset the other way and ping pong. And give it diffusion as well. Nice. Hello, Rarity the Final. Fine Arts, welcome. Welcome. Yes. Okay. Okay, now let's hear that on the Kuroneko. We want that to be a little darker. Nice. That's good. Wow, look how much that opens up without compression. And I got this snare from the Roland drums and cymbals disc. The composer probably got it from the R8, which is like what most people are using, but the R8 is actually has a pretty small ROM, so the sounds are going to be compressed themselves. But this is the equivalent of what you hear on the Roland R8. This snare is, but it's available in much higher quality on the Roland drums and cymbals disc. So that's where I got it from, to get the highest quality available. But it's the same sound, just less compressed. Less compressed than even the composer would have had access to. Although he could have had access to the discs because they were released around the same time, but as far as we know, he didn't have discs. I don't know. It's a good hit, and I might want to like have that be even like the sustain be even lower. Yeah, make it more subtle. Hi, Gamer XT, welcome. Yeah. Okay. Cool, so we've got that. Now let's move on to the next thing. We have that lower layer of the violin. I'm just gonna call it a violin. And let's quantize these, start times. There we go, now it all hits on the right beat, Cool, so that oughta, wait, actually, oh wait, it should be pan center already, and this one is centered, supposed to be, so. And is it a little quieter? This one's 71% volume, okay, so they're the same amount of volume. But now it's overloading the saturator, so let's turn the saturator down, because there's 2 notes there, so it's doubling up the volume. And now let's see how that feels on the MIDI, on the Kironeko. I think one of these are faster, the vibrato. Actually, no, they're the same speed. And it's a little, I have it a little bit too fast here. Nice, that's perfect. That sounded like the airship theme from Super Mario World. This is I think this wave was included in Super Mario World. Like this is, this one, like they recycled a lot of the waveforms in like when they would go to some other games, and this one was one of the ones they took. So these are 6th intervals. All these like are straight parallel 6ths. So you have, if it was down here, it would be a 3rd. But it's like D sharp and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's a 6th. And this is looks like it's in C minor. But we do have this like, F sharp and C sharp here. So it's kind of going chromatic. And then it's like rising a little. Well, actually most of the rest does look like it's in C minor, but you have some variations like this B and F sharp here. So it's going in 6th here, but then this one is like a tritone. So now it's doing, like it goes from doing minor 6ths to right here, it switches to a tritone. So you can hear the switch here. And then it goes right back to doing minor 6. So you have a little more tension here. If we just kept doing straight 6ths, it would sound like this. No, wait, is that a major fifth? Yeah, that's a fifth. So that's what that would sound like, and then but then we do a tritone. So it gives us a little more tension because we're like building tension here. So instead of we're repeating this part, this first part for a bit, and then we just go like straight up tritone to break that cycle. So we expect it to go down to this C sharp and F, and we are doing the F in an upper octave. But then we're going to this B with the harmony. And then we're rising. So now we're doing like G, we're like just getting higher. And we're going back to minor sixths here. Parallel minor sixths. So we're like rising and keeping tension going. I think the notes on the SPC faded out quicker. Did they fade out quicker? Let's see. Oh yeah, they did fade out. Wait. I think the first note doesn't even have vibrato on it. Let's see. Or one of them doesn't have vibrato on it. Ooh, it gets faster. Yeah, see, this first note has a lot of space before the vibrato. But that second note the vibrato hits almost immediately. And it's faster too. So we have some variations in the vibrato going on. So let's handle that. And are they the same with both of them? This one doesn't the first one doesn't even have vibrato here. Oh, it does, but it's like a very subtle vibrato. Yeah, wow, that's crazy. Look at that. Could it just be a pitch-based frequency? I mean, it is all pitch-based, but they might have done it in the automation. I don't know. I don't have anything in automation. I mean, so all frequency is pitch-based. Like, frequency is just a synonym for pitch. Except a different measurement. Pitch is usually measured in cents and semitones, whereas frequency is measured in hertz. That's the only difference. So what I want to do then is like follow this these changes with automation. I want to split this into two. The low one and the high one. And then let's follow the changes here. So this first note, I think I have it pretty well mapped out already because I did it mostly based on the first note. But yeah, but the vibrato frequency. Yeah, I mean it's like, oh, you mean like a pitch bass, like it's like it goes up with the keyboard notes? I don't think so. I don't think it could go up with the keyboard notes because it's like that one's slow. This one's fast. This one, it's just that top one is fast. The rest of them don't change. So the first one is like a slow vibrato and it comes in late. And then the second one is a fast vibrato that comes in soon. And then the rest is a slow vibrato that comes in soon. See, it's switching between slow and fast, kind of random. Sounds pretty consistent. Actually didn't notice that. I mean, the notes here have a bit of fade in here, I think. SBC, they play instantly. But I'm playing this in Kuro Neko. Kuro Neko should be 1-to-1 with the SBC. Or it is the SBC. Yeah, I see the fade in here. We're having it, like, the volume is going up, and then it's going down. Oh, so it's going in and out. And I don't really have that reflected in my MIDI. Oh, yes, I do. Wow, look at that. It's amazing. But I don't have the pitch data reflected. Yeah, no pitch data. So I guess that's like a vibrato, instrument-based vibrato. Like the vibrato is encoded in the instrument and then just changed. So let's copy this this volume automation first. So it's also just kind of getting louder at the end there. It goes down and then it jumps up. Okay, so the first note is the vibrato. The first note is pretty good, except the vibrato is a little bit slower. Okay. A little slower. And it's a little more subtle, I think. And I think I have it a little bit too late. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so what I want to do now is kind of automate some of these. I'll just automate the attack. I don't think we'll need to change the delay. Okay, so the next note comes in pretty quickly. Hey man, my Mana album arrived and I wanted to drop in and say you did a goddamn incredible job. Thank you, the Black Omen. Welcome to the stream. Glad you like the vinyl. It was great fun to make. Now, and so now we'll take the speed down, the attack time down here. Cool. Actually, let's try 0. I think it comes in 0. Maybe. It just kind of comes in really suddenly. Yeah, so there's like no attack time. There's only a little bit of delay. And the speed here is like a lot faster, so let's Control I to insert the speed. And then we'll go like a little faster. Wait, but actually I think it's reverse, like the less is more. Actually, let's set it first, and then we'll like paint that in. There we go, that sounds right. Nice. Okay, that sounds good. I want a little bit of attack there. Maybe a little more delay. Maybe we need less attack here. More delay. That sounds good. Okay, and then the third note has this original speed, but still plays almost immediately. It actually sounds like the same speed to me in the original. Well, it's like if you I'm hearing like a completely different speed because it's like it could just be an artifact, like it could just be some kind of thing happening with the oscillation. Yeah, maybe it could be the same speed. Maybe I'm just tripping on that. So I'll remove the speed thing. Just keep it fast. It's definitely faster, though. Yeah, I think I kind of hear that auditory illusion there. Yeah, you're probably right. But it definitely comes in, like, faster. I think the delay is less. Very nice. I don't hear the fast speed at all. Sounds like about six what? So YouTube has a very bad chat that like just sticks this emoji button in the middle of the chat, and I can't see like some of the words that people are saying. Sounds like about 6 something note to me. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to know a number, but let's see. Maybe I'll do the slower version then. Yeah, I'll just set it like that. Does sound more intense though. Let's see. Okay, that sounds. I think I'd like maybe a little bit more subtle. Not much. Nice. YouTube be like, graphic design is my passion. Yeah, right? USA's finest engineers. Software engineers right there. You can head to the 3 dots on top of the right chat and disable the reaction button. Weird for me. Now I don't see the emoji button in the way of chat. Wow, let's see if that works. That would be great if it works. That would be great. We could just get that out of here. That'd be great. There we go. All right. Wow. You're smart. Thank you. A little faster maybe. Okay, a little faster. I can do that. Let's see. I also don't know how much the chat is like. How much the latency is between the stream and the chat, because like YouTube likes to keep the like normal latency on when I want low latency, and I have to set it every time. But this time I think I forgot, so it might be late. But I don't know. Let's see. A little faster maybe. There we go. Sounds right. That sounds good. Yeah, it's some kind of illusion that happens on the D sharp though. Okay, and then the next note. Yeah, see, there's a very light vibrato here. I can see the numbers. Let me also grab that volume automation. Actually, I think it's the same volume automation. Yeah, it's just the same thing. Never knew about it. It's okay, heart button is like going new to it. Find out the trick from another live stream. You're welcome. Yes. Nice. I never knew about the option. The hair too fast. Yeah, we're pretty close. All right, yeah, we're getting yeah, maybe a hair too fast. All right, slow it down a little bit to go from 23% to 24. And let's do the same here. Let's paste this here. Okay, now let's this one starts almost immediately too. There's no attack here. And then it gets faster. Okay, so the speed is varied here. So here we start off with a slower one. And it's also a lot more subtle. Let's see. Do you try keeping instrument volume similar to the original, or can there be slight variations to this? There can be slight variations to this. I do the volume by ear, or I try to like set them in the channel rack. Pretty accurately. Like I'll do the see, this here should be 62%. This is 62%. And these are both 71% with the original. Oh wait, no, are they varying with the original? But inevitably there are variations as the volumes and intensities of the samples seem to be different. So this would be 1%. This is pretty subtle. Yeah, so that's what I want here. Then I want to zoom into here because once we get down here, this is going to change. Get to the next one, this one's going to change to be more intense. Not that much, though. Nice. And the speed doesn't change as far as I can tell. Oh, that sounds good. There we go. And this is going to go down in volume, I think, overall. Also, I'd like to separate these in the mixer track so that this one can have a slightly different chorus effect. Like, if I set the LFOs by hand, some will inevitably be slower. But then I want to also include the saturation knob, and now that there's not as much volume going into one, I can set this one back up. All right, and these names are getting confusing, so let's call this bass. And then this one will be high string. And then this one will be mid string. And this one will also get reverb. Let's turn this down to about the same volume. Very nice. Go out at different speeds too, which is nice. Okay, so that's cool. That's also, I want to do like a little bit of a subtle filter effect. I want to do like a volume for the, wait, does it have volume on the vibrato? I don't think so. No, the volume changes on the are pretty consistent, so I'd say no. Let's do a little bit of filter embellishing. Right, and then let's have it fade out over time. That's a little too much on the filter vibrato. Nice. And maybe a little more subtle on that. There we go. Now it sounds like Sim. Sim's the man. Thank you, E. Welcome. All right, so that's sounding pretty good. I like that. And I want a little more reverb on that. Maybe 10, 11, 12%. Nice. Okay, so now let's move on. No data here. We have an echo here. So this echo is going to be half a step in length and is going to be specifically on the high string. So let's go to 0, 20, 23 is fine. Let's give it some offset. let's not do ping pong. Nice. Give it some diffusion. Nice. Cool, I like that a lot. And now this bass is sounding good. This drum sounds good. Very good. Alright, now let's put it together. Melody up top. Bass on the bottom. And then drum in the middle. Nice. Ooh, so much doom. Okay, and for an ending, I kind of want to just like let this ring out. Let it all ring out. Let me make this unique. Let's select all these and then merge them. And then I'll go nice, okay. And then we'll do a master fade out here. Maybe faster than that. I don't want to spend all that time on it. Nice. You can merge tracks. Yeah, if you just select whatever you want and then you go to edit, merge selected clips, or you can press Control G for quickness, and it just merges anything you want. And it creates a new melody, or it creates a new pattern, but it doesn't delete the old patterns. So it'll keep them the same. And then if you merge it, it's very useful for like if I'm like, oh, I just want to have that implicit one. Very useful all the time. Nice, thank you, Drew Nostalgic. Welcome. So that's we're pretty much done here. This is like all I really need. When we roll over to the beginning, we're basically ending on a C minor. Oh, actually, C and A just says sixth of C and A. And then we go back to C and D sharp. don't think that has any functionality to it, because C and D sharp is or A and D sharp is a tritone. Okay, so that's done. We'll call that done. This one's a quick one. I'm gonna come back and do another restoration today. I think I'm gonna do something from Donkey Kong 64. I've cleared it to like I couldn't do it last week because I had to gather more instruments and I wasn't sure about some things, but now I've cleared one of the songs. So we'll come back with that this evening. I'm gonna do the video real quick, and then after that we'll restore a Donkey Kong 64 song. And yeah, then tomorrow we'll do more analysis of Donkey Kong Country 2. All right. I wonder what it would say, if it would sound nice without any fade out or a very quick fade out of the sort. Let's find out. So here's no fade out. It's like I just change this back and then I remove it. But let's let it let's kind of let the rest of it come out a bit. It's like let's put an empty track here. I want to hear that space. Yeah, it's just kind of a sudden stop. What do you think? Is that better? Thanks for the live stream. You're welcome, Ciara. I'll get back to you about that commission soon. Again, after this. Ooh, you know what I could do is actually raise the volume here. So let's bring back this. That would be a lot cooler if we just raised the volume. So let's like dip it down here, right? Nice. That's pretty cool. That's a lot cooler anyway. Okay, but that's too much of a change from that last part. So let's set it to normal here, which is 80%. And then let's dip it down. Let's change our snap to a step. Let's dip it down here for a step. Nice. And then let's use the mouse wheel for that. And then let's go make the drums a little more rapid at the end. Let's make them like crescendo. Let's oops, I forgot this is like shorter now. Okay, let's do this. Nice. Love it. Oh, why is there a chorus on the master? What happened there? I hate when FL Studio does it because like when I'm working on one channel, I'll click something and then it just changes me to another channel. And sometimes it'll change me to the master. Like, and then I just end up accidentally putting stuff on the master. It's so stupid. I wish they would change that. So let's see. Is there something I was intending to put chorus on that is not there? Yes, on the bass. So the chorus is gone from the bass. Because it switched me. Now that just kind of like gave me a bad view of my mix. I do like that sound better. Okay, now let's do a mastering. I forgot Maximus for master. Yeah, it's like holding your breath before the boss, yes. Did you hear about the new DK64 Remix album by Grant Kirkhope? I did not hear about that. I'm going to have to look into that. I'm going to stay until the end. I'll be sure to visit your next stream. Thank you, Ciara. You've been very diligent in visiting the streams. It's great to have you. Okay, so this is actually Actually, I need to do, instead of making this, like, go in through the master volume, because that's going to clip, I need it to go through the master regain, actually. Let's create an automation clip with that, remove it, and then let's change this to the master regain. Oh man, but it took away my articulation. So let's, if I can copy this in some way. Copy state, yes. Okay, now let's change it. And then paste state. Oh, but that's too much, though. Wow. Okay, so let's actually... let's do our mastering then. And this is like, the bass is way too much. Let's turn the bass down. I forgot about that snare, it really drives everything up. And now let's set the this thing to be like up here. We're actually like not even peaking there, it's a very dark song. Actually, no, I want to start it, give it some room there. Oh, but this is like not, that's not how much the master gain is supposed to rest at. Master gain is supposed to rest at, what is this, like 50? Gain 0. I don't know what, I need a percentage for that. Why does it give it to me in decibels when I can't read this in decibels? That's so stupid. It's probably 50%. So now I don't want to, I want to make this go up to like 70. Yeah, that feels good for that. We're like not clipping too, we're not like limiting too much. Nice. Okay, that sounds good. I like that. Alright, let's delete the master volume. Let's listen to the original one last time. All the way through. I do think there's too much chorus on the melody. I think we have too much bass too. There we go. Nice. Okay, I think that works. All right, well, we'll call it there, and then we'll come back with the TK64 song once I put out this video. All right. And also, I might put out, like, the Overworld extended one, because I found a better sound that fits the Chiff lead for the Overworld, so I might do that too, but not today. That'll be, like, tomorrow. All right, y'all. So we will go and take a break, and then I'll go and do this video, and then maybe eat something, and then we'll come back with DK64. Then I'll schedule it. So whatever time I'm coming back, I'll put out a thing an hour before. So you will be able to see it. All right, y'all. Thanks for coming to the stream, and this is Jam and Sam signing off. Until later.